In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to build a project management software. If you've run a company, then you know the complexities of managing many projects, but you don't have to face any difficulties. I'm going to be teaching you how to build your own software which you can use and manage all your projects under one roof. You don't have to spend money buying expensive project management softwares. You can build it using WordPress. Let's take a look at what we shall be building. This is basically what we are going to be doing. You can see this project management dashboard. It gives you recent projects. You can see recent projects from here. Office remodeling, accounting services, and you can see the progress. Accounting services is 36% done. Office remodeling is 66% done. These ones are yet to take off. And you can see the time tracking, which if you click this and you can tell it what you're working on. Let's say office remodeling, and then you can click go and it begins to track your time. So you can now tell how long you spent on that project. You can see this beautiful calendar here, and you now have a wiki. And in this wiki, you can create documentation to help your colleagues to know what they can achieve with any task. And then you see polls. And with this wiki, by the way, you can teach your colleagues how to accomplish basic tasks related to your office. And you can see polls where you can put out questions and you can get answers. This is like a questionnaire and they can send their answers. Now on this left side, you can see we have the community tab, and under it we have members. So here you have members of the community, and this is the administrator, but these are also members of his particular community. You can see lovely and friendly, and you can also create groups for work-specific task. So this is a group, this is a public group, and it has 2 members right now. And you have your own personalized sidebar. And on this sidebar, you can see tasks that are left for you to complete. And you can also see employees' anniversaries so that you can send them a shout out. Now, here it is. If I go under members and I click on this particular person who is the owner of this account, if I click on this account, you are going to see his activities here. You can manage his profile, and you can also send text messages. He can send text messages. He can post updates on a group, just like a social media website. And if I come under messages, you can see that he can exchange messages. Now, there are no messages here yet, but he can exchange messages. He's friends with this particular person. He's friends with Loveline. And if I click on Loveline, I can now share messages with Loveline. I can write Loveline a message. You can see they've already been chatting here. And that is how it is. You can see group messages between Loveline and other members of the group. You can see notifications here. Notifications. And it tells us what has happened here to assign the new task on office remodeling. This one accepted a request, a friendship request from Loveline. And if I click on that right now, you can see that they are both friends right now. You can cancel your membership if you don't want to members with anybody. And you can also see your activities here. That's the activities for this particular account. So you can also post an update on this particular group to which you belong. And you can see all your updates which you've been doing, all your posts which you've been posting. Now, if I come to settings, you can also change settings here. You can change your password, that is for this particular person. And if I come to profile, you see that you can edit your profile. You can change your profile picture, change your cover image, and all that. Now, if I come to projects, you see these are the available projects here. And you see those that are being completed, that are already in the process of being completed. We have 5 now. You can filter the projects by category. You can also sort them by date. You can sort them by status. And if I come to events, you'll see events here. If I click on this particular event, I'll click on this one. And you can see this is the event, and you can edit, and you can also delete. And this is the contact page. You can contact the admin of this particular website. And then this is the wiki page. You can see the wiki page, and we have quite a number of them: mental health, office ethics, and technical. So all of these, you can achieve them using this particular system which we are using. And the good thing about this is that in all of these, we are going to be using one theme which is going to handle every single thing which you see here. Now, without much ado, let's get on. The first thing you need if you build a website is web hosting. Web hosting is essentially where your website files will be sitting. In my case, I have two very good options for you. The first one is Hostinger. Hostinger is one of the most popular web hosting providers in the entire internet. You see they have these very affordable plans: 2.99, 3.99, and then 7.99. For this, you get 100 websites, 100 gigabytes of SSD storage. So if you choose this one, it redirects you to this page. So you are brought to this page, and if you buy for up to 48 months, you get 3 months for free. And look at this, the price goes down to 2.99. And I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video. If you use that link, you get an additional discount. The second hosting provider is A2 Hosting. A2 Hosting is one of the oldest hosting providers on the internet, and they have multiple 5-star reviews. They've been in business for more than 25 years. Now, they are currently running a Black Friday, 84% discount. If you use my link, you see this is my affiliate link. That is why it gives you this discount. And instead of what used to cost about 5.95, you'll be paying 1.95. So you see this now costs just 1.95 per month. Now, just to be fair, A2 Hosting is way faster than Hostinger, even though they offer you less bandwidth, in terms of not less bandwidth, but less number of websites you can host. So if you want unlimited number of websites instead of the 100 which Hostinger offers, you pay 3.95 per month. It used to be 15.99. So you can choose this drive. If you want just one website, you can choose this one. So when you install Hostinger you install WordPress rather on your website, you are going to be brought to a dashboard like this. And here is your WordPress dashboard. The first thing I want to do is to clean my screen. I only want to see site health status and all this and all this. Now I want to come to post. We'll just do some basic cleanup. I want to trash this. I don't need this. When we come to users, we'll see that I have just one user. Then come to settings, come to general. And then you can change the name of your website. We can see, let's just hit Donodio CRM. We'll just hit Donodio CRM. You can upload your icon here and then save changes. Now go to reading. And then where you see your homepage, we're going to change that later on. Come to permalinks and let it be set to post name. That's for SEO purposes. Now come under plugins, click on plugins. You see we have this WP Reset plugin. You can leave that there. Under appearance, we have this default WordPress theme. We are going to be using another theme for this website. It's a theme that comes with almost everything inbuilt. Now let's come under appearances, and where you see themes, you click there. And we have this default theme. I want to upload the theme. Now this is the theme we are going to be using. This is the theme we shall be using. It's called Woffice Intranet, Extranet, and Project Management WordPress theme. So it costs $59. You can get it on themeforest.net. Now this is $59 forever, lifetime. You are not paying anything per month, nothing per year. So you can already see it has more than 15,000 sales, and it costs $59. So, and it has 4.68 reviews out of 512, which is actually very, very good, and 2,900 comments. So I already have this theme purchase. You can go ahead, add it to your cart and purchase it. So I'm going to come back to themes. I'm going to click on add new. I'll click on upload theme. I'll click on choose files. And then here it is. And this is the one I want to upload. And then I'll click on install. It's going to start installing right now. As you can see, the theme has installed. Now I need to activate. I'll just click on activate. It may take some time to activate. Okay, so here we have the theme dashboard. It's activated and it's asking me, it's telling me that I need to install the required plugins. I'll just click on begin installing plugins. And then I'm going to select all of them by clicking on this box here, and it's going to check all of them, and I'm going to install. I will apply, and it's going to install. You see them installing one by one. And when it's done installing, I need to activate all of them. So you can see the installation in process. You can see here all the plugins are installed. Let me return to required plugins installer. You see all of them, but none of them is active yet. So I'll just select this, and I want to activate all the plugins. I'll click on activate, and then I'll click on apply. You see all of them are going to be activated right now. So if I now close this, if I close this, and then I go back to my plugins, install plugins. While it loads, the internet is a bit slow. You see now all of these are installed. I will leave this one the way it is. And I'm not going to update anything yet, because I actually don't want to do that. I've not used my license yet, because you can use it just once, and I need it for another project. Right off the bat, you can already see that we have some additional elements here which we did not have before. You can see we have emails, and you can also see we have WP Bakery Page Builder. These are the settings. We're not going to be using that just yet. We are not actually going to be using it. So for us to get more out of this theme, just bring your mouse, hover over appearance, and where you see WP of Woffice theming options, click on it. For you to choose the best primary color here for your use case, come to this website called colors.co. Just come to tools, click on explore palettes, and it's going to show you a number of palettes which you can choose from. I find that most SaaS products use purple. I want to believe that's why the creators of this theme use that purple, but it's not written in stone. You can change it to whatever you want. Let's say if I want to use this shade of red, I'll just use my color picker tool, and then I'll pick from web page, and here it is. I can just Control V, and then I'll come here, and then I want to paste it here. No, I was supposed to Control C rather. Let me come back here, and I'll Control C, and then I'll come here and Control V. Control V. So let's say maybe I want this to be my primary color, and then background color, I'll leave it the way it is. Text color, I'll make it to be black. I'll make the text color to be black. Text color light. Let's just see, it should be, let me make it default, and then bring it up a little bit, or down rather, and then I can save changes. Now I want to go to extensions. All of these are important, but I want to go to extensions and do some important changes here. So I'll click down here on extensions. So we come here, the first thing we see is this Wiki. If I click on it, you want to enable Wiki extension, we'll click on yes, because it's kind of like a documentation. So it's going to enable your workers to create things like documentation about how to handle certain issues, office policies, working hours, what's necessary and what's not necessary, dressing code, and all those kind of things. For the directory, I've not yet seen too much of a need for this, and I've explored this theme for quite some time. But you can go ahead and add your Google Maps location here. So that is all up to you. For WPE, for Woffice events, I'm going to turn this on. Things like start of the day, start of the month, start of the week, and things like this. So you can set all of this here, your working days and all that. Then for Woffice birthdays, yes, you can show the birthdays of each member of your team. That is actually going to make people feel like they really belong. And you can show the age. You can decide to show the age. Some people may not want you to show their age. You can, set the date format here. You can see maybe DD, MM, YY. You can set that the birthday range limit. I'll just say, let's just say monthly. Everybody in that month. Field name. Number of birthdays to show. You can show up to 5, or you can put as many as you desire. That is all up to you. Maybe you have a team of maybe 3,000 members, and it occurs that maybe about 50 people have the same birthday in the same month. You want to show them there. It may be too much for you. That is all up to you. You decide how you want it to look. So in this field's name, you can see birthday, boys and girls. Boys / girls, or you can just leave it just as birthday simply, so that they know that these are people with birthdays. You also have fun facts. You can write fun facts about your company, and you can add add-ons and all that. Fun facts, maybe like the founders, where it was founded, maybe in a garage like Google or Apple. It was founded in a garage. It was founded on the 4th of July. Or anything of that sort. And you also have Woffice cover. You can add a picture here for your cover. Auto friends. I'm just going to leave this one the same. Maintenance. I will leave this. This is maintenance mode for Woffice. If your website is under construction, you're going through some remodeling or you're going through some redesign, you can add this to be under maintenance. And then you can add the content, the style. You can change the style from here. You can put the headline like maybe we are undergoing reconstruction, something of that sort. Then members maps. I'll just leave this the way it is. It says we are using the geocoding API to get coordinates for users' location. I'll just leave that, not belabor myself about this. Then I will see Woffice polls for this. You can turn it on. Maybe you want to have some poll questions like, what would you prefer? What would you prefer? Maybe the company is thinking of offering something for free to the members of the team. What would you prefer? And you can answer. You can say gym or free gym. You can say free lunch. And you can see Medicare, and you can see all expenses paid, vacations. So you can add or remove poll answers from here, and you can turn it only for locked in users. That is, only those who are logged in should be able to participate in the poll. I think this will be yes, because only logged in users will be members of the team anyway. Then you want to export. You can export your results in a CSV format. So change the poll, put whatever questions you desire, and then we'll go to the WP time tracking. If you turn this on, you are going to see this when we build the website. If you turn this on, you will see that it gives a time tracker to track how much time each person maybe spends on each project. So they can turn on that time tracker. And then Woffice Updater. Yes, enable Woffice Updater. Yes, you need to add your username and your purchase code. I'm not going to do that for this one because I have just one license and I'm going to need to use it on another project for a client. So you can use, put your Envato name here, go to your Envato account, put your Envato name, put your Envato purchase code, put your Envato. And then if you want to use Slack, you want to integrate Slack here, you can go come here and you're going to have to put your Slack secret and your client secret and your client key. I don't know why both of them are the same. That's your API client ID and your API secret key here. And then you can integrate Slack with Woffice. Now push notifications. You can enable this, and it's going to have to use something like Firebase account settings and all that. So if we turn this on, we're going to need to set that on. I'll just leave it the way it is. Recent post. Yes, we're going to have recent posts there because we'll have some blog posts. Then Woffice projects. Yes, this is the most important part because this is actually a project management software anyway. So turn that on. So basically, this is what gives you the ability to create projects and collaborate on them with your team. So that absolutely needs to be turned on. If not, there is no point having this team or building this website. The next is file management. Do you give your team members the ability to upload files onto your system? You can say yes. And then which kind of files? You say JPG, JPEG, PNG. You can also say docs, and you can also see PPT, like PowerPoint presentations. You can add all the file types you want here, and who can upload files for now is just administrators. You can also add, let's say editors. You want editors to be able to. You can add the roles, authors, contributors. I'm just going to remove that for now and leave it just the way it is. And then the maximum file size, we've put it at this, which is actually 2 gigabytes. 2 gigabytes. File upload path, you can set the path here as default, or you can change the path here. When you are so done, make sure to save your changes. When you save changes and you look at your website on the dashboard, let's come back to this right hand panel. You see you have even more items here. You have now wiki, events, projects, activity, and then you have a lot more which you can work with. So that is what we've done. If I come to Wiki and I click on all articles, we don't have anything here. So I just want to create a few wikis to show you how it's done. I'll click on this. And then I have these articles here, just created using AI. I'll just first of all copy this one, just a short article. And then I'll come here, I'll paste it. I want to cut this. And this is going to be the title, backspace. I want to insert a picture, or maybe even before this, I'll insert a picture. I'll click on Add Media. I'll upload. Let's say I'll upload this picture. It's uploading. I'm going to insert into page. Then I'm going to come beneath here. I'll upload another picture. I should have done both at the same time. Let's just see this. And then while it uploads, I want to add some more text. I'll copy that. I'm just going to insert this. You can add I'll click on, and then I'm going to paste that text here. And if I publish this, you can add your featured image here. And my featured image is going to be the first image which I used, which is this. And I'll update that. And if I view this post in new tab, here's how it looks. Not very user friendly, so I will just drag this image to make it feel this, and this image is not optimal, so I'm going to drag it to meet, and then I'll update. And if I now reload this page, you see the way it looks. So this is basically how your wiki is going to look. So because of, you can delete this and just update this. Since this picture already shows up here, if I reload this now, you can see the way it looks. So this is the picture we chose. You can choose any other picture if you want. You can change it. So this is our wiki. And secondly, if I add another one, I add a wiki here. Let's just say I just use this other text which I had. I will just use this, copy all of this. I will copy, come here, and I'll paste Ctrl V. I'll cut this and paste it here. Ctrl V. And then I want to add an image here. I'll add image. This is going to be it. I'll add that image there. I'll insert the image. I also want to add an image, featured image. I'll click there, upload, select files, and then I'll add this one. One very important setting, you have to choose whether you're allowing comments or not. And I'll enlarge this picture and publish this. And then I can preview this. So that is our next wiki. So let's move on to the next, come back to the dashboard. Now, having done the wiki section, it's important for us to set up or to explore BodyPress rather. I keep saying BodyPress is something else. Let's click on, come under settings, we click on BodyPress. This is actually a community plugin which gives you the ability to create forums, to create communities and things like that. So extended profiles is toggled on, account settings toggled on, it allows your users to modify the account and notification settings directly from within their profiles. Then friend connections, that's people can make friends, let your users make connections so they can track the activity of others and focus on people. Private messaging, this is going to be very, 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 very important. So allow users to talk with each other directly in private, not just limited to one-on-one, but also it can be group messages. Then we can do user groups too. So this functionality of private messaging is going to be very, very, very essential for this. And then site tracking, we'll just turn that on. Then here you see all the active. I think I was supposed to save all of this, which I toggled on. I will toggle this on again. I will save settings. When the settings are saved, now you now see they are all active. None of them is inactive. And these two must always be on. Now, BodyPress core and community members must always be toggled on for this functionality to work. Now, apart from BodyPress, we have another tool here, which is called WiseChat. This is what also handles the functionality for chats. Now, you can customize it the way you want. You can come chat modes. You can customize it the way you want, appearance. You can change the colors. Now, when we previewed this in front of here, that is the wiki, you could see the colors. The color is not really looking good. And you can see on this side, we have these pages. So we need to create other pages. This is the front end of the website. Well, let me just look at it this way. This is how the front end of the website looks like. It's not looking good at all. So the first thing we want to do is that we want to add pages and then we want to change the color scheme. So we come back to the back end of our website. We'll come to pages. Click on all pages first. And then we have these two pages here, this sample page and this privacy policy. I'll trash this sample page. And then I want to add a new page. Add new. The first page I want to create is our login page. So login page. And then we want to use a template. And the template here should be login. I think it should be there. Login. I'll publish. If I view the login page on the front end, this is what it looks like. It brings me back to the home page. So this is the login page. Let me just preview it again and see how it shows. Nothing there. So we'll come and now we'll add a second page, which is the dashboard page. Dashboard page. dashboard, and we want to use the template for dashboard. I think we have a dashboard template there. Yes, this is the dashboard page. So we have a number of templates here. You see, we have calendar events. We have job manager template, blog, dashboard, login, directory, projects, taxonomy, and all that, wiki. So let's first of all create our dashboard. So we also want to create one. We saw the wiki. We saw wiki, and we want to use the wiki template. This is the wiki template. I'll publish that. We also want to create our projects page. And this is going to be projects. And the template is going to be projects, of course. Projects. I'll save that. I'll also create the blog. And the template. We have a blog template here, so I'll use that. I'll publish. I'll create events page. Events page. It's loading. Events. I'll use the events template. Where is events template? Calendar events. Yes, I'll use that. Publish. And then the contact page. I'm going to use a contact page. Okay, contact page. And for these, I don't think we have any contact template. So we'll just use it the way it is. I'm going to publish that. Now for this contact form page, here's what we are going to do. Just click on this plus button here and search for contact. And you see something like Fluent Forms. You're going to see something here like Fluent Forms. So that is what I want you to install. It's going to be among this list here, something for Fluent Form. Click on that and bring that here. And it's going to prompt you to install Fluent Forms. Fluent Forms, the Fluent Forms plugin. I'm going to come to the back end of my website. I'm going to come to plugins. Let me delete this and start this from scratch. Now if I search here for contact form, contact, you see it gives me these Fluent Form blocks. Just click on that. It's going to tell you that it's installing. It may take some time to install. Now it's installed. And you see it tells me here to use this feature, please install and activate Fluent Forms. I'm going to click on the plus button. And this is the one I want to install, this first one. Click on install, and then when it's installed, you click on activate. Now click on activate. So it's activated. If I now come back to my contact form page, to my contact page, and I reload, you see it's going to give me a block. I'll be able to add a contact block here. So they tell me I have an autosave. I'll just remove that. If I click now on this, you see I have this contact form block. Now you can edit this as much as you want. You can go to the settings and edit it, change it, put your own stuff there. But for this, I'm just going to save it the way it is. I've saved it. Let me view it on the front page and see how it looks. Obviously, it may need some adjustments, but I think it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and I'll go back to the back end of my website. Now I'll come to appearance. I want to come to menus. I want to create a menu for this. This website, there is no menu yet. So I'm going to click on, no, not that. I'll see main menu. Main menu. And I'm going to create this, and I want it to be the main menu. I'll click on create menu. So first things first, I want to add all of these pages. Select all, with the exception of home and maybe events. Let me just add these other ones here, and then I'll save the menu. Now I want to add other custom menu items. So I'll copy the link of the website, and then I'll click on custom links. Let me paste the link, the URL of the website first. I want to write this to be community, because we have a community function which is handled by body press. And then I'll come here and see /community. I'll add to menu, and then I'll still Ctrl V, groups, and then I'll write here groups, add to menu. Next I'll do the same, Ctrl V, and then I'll say members, and I want to add members here, and then add to menu. So this is this blog can be the last. You know, we can even leave this blog out. We can even leave it out and put it on the footer. Let's see. No, dashboard first, community second, members, or let's say members second, community third, groups fourth, contact. I can even remove, let's say login. I can remove login. I can also leave out login. And then I could also make, because I'm thinking there are too many links here, I could also make members and groups to be under community. Members and groups to be under community. So now I can bring back the blog. At least it's given some free real estate there. And don't forget to save your menu. If not, all the work you've done here is going to be lost. If I check this website now on the front end, this is what it used to look like, but this is it now. And this is the contact page. So you see it's highlighted. This is the community. And you see, since it has a drop down, that's how it shows. So it's very good. But we can make this a lot more fun by adding icons to these menu items. So let's go back to our dashboard. Go back to WP theming items, options rather. Woffice theming options. I don't know why I keep saying WP. I'm so used to WP themes. And then look for more options, menu options rather. Menu layout, enable menu icons, yes, save changes. If I now go back to the back end of my website, I go to appearance, go to menus, and if I click on this drop down, you see I can choose an icon here now. So if I click here on this drop down for this dashboard, I don't know what I can choose. I could just choose something like, let's say setting. I really don't know what to choose for this. I could choose something like that. That's your dashboard. As for the dashboard, community, I can see people or users. Let me just say people. And then I'll use this one for these members. I'm going to see users. Yes, this one will go. I don't know if this one is going to go. Let's just see users, members. Okay, I'll use one of these. And then for groups, I'll see users. This one is better. Contact. I can say envelope. Envelope. Yes. And then projects. Let's say work. Work. Okay. These are projects. Wiki. I will say book. And then for blog, I don't seem to see contact. Okay, contact is already there. For blog, let's say pen. Okay, so that is that. I'll save the menu. Let me save it there. If we now take a look at this website on the front end, we now see the icons. I think I really like what I see. I like what I see. Even when you drop down, I like what I see. I really like what I see. Now let's go ahead with the rest of the work. Before we go ahead, let us go back to the settings and make some changes. So we'll come to appearance and we're already on this page. So let's come to theme options. I don't particularly like this color. Let's look at it on the front end. This is it on the front end. I don't particularly like this. I want a certain version, some variation of purple. So I'll bring it here. Purple is very popular on SaaS products. Or we can just come to colors.co. Colors.co. And we can look for any variation of purple we like. And then we are going to feed it here. Okay, I'll close this. Manage cookies. They always want to get your data, don't they all? Reject all. Save and continue. So I want to go to Tools, Explore Palette. And then I want to look for purple. I'll choose here and say purple. This is a very, important tool for all designers. And I see different shades of purple here. I don't know if any of this is particularly of interest to me. There is a particular shade of purple I'm looking for. And if I don't see it, I'll just settle for less. I'll use this. It's not really purple, it's blue. Should I use that? I'll just use this. I've copied that. Control V, paste. So that is that. Can I make it a little bit darker? Let me bring it a little bit to the left. Not very different from what we had there before. Okay, that is that. I'll save changes if I look at this on the front end. So you see that is what we have. And then background color dark, we'll leave it that way. Background color light, we'll leave it this way. Text color, we'll leave it this way. So just save changes and leave it this way. So you see the text here is actually black. It will now come back here and let's come to font options. First of all, let's update this. It's a one-time update. Let's also update that so they are all uploaded. So we have to reload this page. And what I'm going to be looking for here is the main menu font color. I will say let the main menu be a main font color. Let it be Ubuntu. Ubuntu. If I save that, you see how it looks now. It's going to take the Ubuntu font. That is that. That is Ubuntu right now. Now you can also make it a little bit bolder. Style, you can say regular 400. We can say medium 500. That is that. And then if I reload this page, you see it's a bit bolder. I think I like this font. So you can go ahead. Headings for font, headlines, font family. You can change all of these as much as you want. You can change the line height and more. Go to login and register. You want to enable custom login page. Yes, we're going to do that. I'm also going to save change. Now this login page affects the dashboard, the back end of our website. If I turn this off, and if we want to sign into this website, let me open this on an incognito window. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. I'm a bit tired. So this is what we get if we want to log in now on an incognito window, or any other window if you're locked out. But if we turn on this login page, custom login, and we choose this one, I think I'll choose this one. You can choose any of them. This one, the login form is to the right. This one, the login form is to the left. This one is to the center. And then the login page should be login. You see 67. Your own code is going to be different. And welcome message, you can say welcome back. Not welcome me, but welcome. Welcome back. And then the background color, we can leave it that way. Now we will deal with the opacity shortly. Let's save that and let's look at this now. Okay, that is that. So you see it looks a little bit different now. Now let's come back here, and the image opacity is 0. If we increase this to maybe 0.5, and then we come here and we reload this, you see it begins to reveal the image. And if we do this more and say, let's see 0.8, and we save changes, and then I come now here, I reload this page, you see it shows this image better. Now we can also see we don't want to use this particular default picture. We can change that. That's the background image. So if we come to pexels.com and we want to see, let's say project, and we have all of these pictures here, you can choose whichever one you desire. Choose whichever one you desire. You can download any of these pictures here and use it on your website. Let's say I decide to use this one. I will download the 1920 by 1280. If I now come here, now that it's downloaded, I will just X out of this contact page. If I come here and I upload, now wait a minute, let me make sure I know what I'm, yes, okay, background image. If I upload that picture, that is that, and I insert it there, and I save. If I reload this page now, you see it has changed to this. I can now reduce the opacity since it's now a picture. I'm going to do it this way and save changes. And when I reload, you see now it's more darkened out. Now this is a very professional looking page. And still on this page, we can see show WordPress logo. I think we will not want to do that. And then show reset password login. This is if we are opening it to the public. So you are going to see lost your password. You see now that appears there. And also after login, you can send them to the home page, which is going to be the dashboard page. We are going to do that. Or maybe we have a custom URL. We can add it here for them to be sent to, redirected to. So you see all the options here. It's all up to you. And you can add your logo. You can add your logo. I don't have a logo yet, but you can add yours. I'll just save changes. Now, but what if you don't want people to be able to sign up, as in create accounts here or anything of that sort? You just, you don't want any account creation on your website. So what you are simply going to come and do is that you are going to come to, your settings, come to general, and then where it says anyone can register, you toggle this on or off. So if I turn this on right now and I reload this page, you see you can sign up. You see the sign up button. That is why it was not there, because that functionality was actually turned off. So, but if I now turn this on, and you can choose what role each person is going to take as they sign up. So if I turn that off now, you'll see that when I reload this page, the create account or the sign up functionality button is going to disappear. This is going to disappear. But for now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is, because maybe we want to use this just for internal purposes. So let's come back to our dashboard. So back to our theming options. If we look at register options, it says register message. You can add whatever message you want. Email verification, we can see on. Auto login, we can turn this on or off. Send email to user on registration. That is if these are external people who are registering on our website, then you can turn on all of this. Email admin on registration. But if it's just an internal tool where you create the credentials and send to them, then all of these are not necessary. Body press X profile fields, yes, we can put that so that anybody using the body press is going to be able to create their profile. Role field in the form, you can put that on. Password confirmation field in the form, you can turn that on. Last name field in the form. All of these, you can turn them on. If you are giving these credentials to, or you are giving people the access to create credentials on your platform and you want to make sure that nobody can hack into it, then you can turn on all of this captcha. Of course, you need your Google reCAPTCHA keys. Then paid membership pro, if you want this for there to be a membership, so that you can limit certain certain functionality only to paid members, you can turn this on. Allow only a certain email domain to register. Yes, let's just see. Maybe you see my website is newdomain.donodio.com. I'll copy this. And if your website is not maybe your name at newdomain.donodio.com, then you cannot be registered on this website. This is to make sure only those who are who have company registered emails can be able to use this website. If not, anybody will just be using spam emails. This is one of the best ways to limit spam from this system. So when you do that, you go ahead and save. But for this, I'm just going to remove this. And then I'll save. If I come to reCAPTCHA options, yes, you can enable whether you want to use Google reCAPTCHA, and then you are going to put your keys here, side key and secret key here. I highly advise you do this to avoid spam. Then Google options, if you want people to be able to sign up using their Google accounts, then you can put all of this here. Then Facebook, the same thing here. Then we go to home dashboard. Number of columns on the dashboard. We can see 1, 2, or 3. Let's just use 3. Allow drag and drop. You are going to see that when we start creating items like projects and all those things. Yes, let's allow that. Uppercase headlines. Yes, we can do all of that. So let this be 3 columns. And then let's go to general options. Main option, page loading. Show the page loading bar above the nav bar. No, I'll leave that. Hide website. No, I'm not going to do that. Next, we want to go to menu options. And it's going to ask me for menu layout. Show on hover. I'll just leave it the way it is. And then select menu layout. I'll leave it the way it is. This is what we have here. The menu on the left. And it's asking you height of menu. Just leave all of this as default. You can want the top menu, but I will leave it this way. It looks more like a CRM, a powerful CRM. And then I'm going to save. One thing we forgot is enable menu color. I'm going to save, turn that on. Menu background. Maybe you want to give a menu background here, a background to your menu. If we give it green, let's just see the way it's going to look. You see it looks green. I don't particularly like that, so I'm just going to say transparent. And I'll save. And I think it's back to transparent. Okay. So, I can just clear this. Clear that. And then menu text. I'm going to make it to be pure black. You can change it to any color. You can change it to maybe the colors of your website. Anything you desire. So, but I want to make it to be black. And if I save and I reload, you see it's going to be black here. So you now see it's black, but that green still shows. This green still shows. So let me just make it totally transparent. And then if I reload the page, you see it's now totally transparent. And then you can see sub-menu background. Like this is sub-menu. How should it be? If you want to give it a color, you can give it a sub-menu text. You can make it a little bit, let's just say a little bit fainter. And then if I save that, and I come here and I reload this page, you now see my sub-menus, they're a bit fainter than this. And then you can change even the hover color. So you can do a lot in terms of the aesthetic. Enable menu typography. You can enable that if you like. Now let's go to the footer. Footer options. You see the footer hero. It's going to give us an image on the footer. We're going to set all of that. And then the footer background. You can change the background color. And then you can change the text. Even the layout, you can make it 3 columns, 2 columns, 4 columns. I think this is 6 columns. You can make the columns uneven, and then the copyright bar, you can change this to 2024 and save changes. Now here you may want to change this and put the name of your company with your link. Now let's say title box options. If we turn this on and save changes, then any page we go to is going to have a hero image there. You see, it's going to have this here, but we don't want that. I don't think I really like the look and feel of that. And you can change even the hover color. I don't like the look and feel of that. I'm going to turn this off, and you can even use change the image from there and things like that. I don't like that. Let me save that. And then if we go to body press options, it's asking me for profile group layout. I'm just going to make it vertical, and then personal calendar or just hide. You can turn on all of these. Personal note. Now you don't want to make this CRM to be too clumsy. Social fields, you can see yes, you want that to be on, and then things like roles filter, you can see yes. And when you come down here, you have things like members layout. You can put either cards or table. I think I'll go cards. Members directory auto links. Yes, it will auto link to the directory. Let's just say yes. I'm going to save that. Now you are going to have to go through this CRM, and then it says cover image. Show cover image. Yes, I'll see yes. But you can leave it to be no. That is all up to you. But I think sometimes it's better to add that cover image and then dynamic fields. Show the WordPress email. No, I will not do that. Add WordPress email to advanced search. No, we want to keep everybody's information to be really, really private. And then custom code options. You can play around this. You want to add some custom CSS to give more beauty to your website, custom JavaScript, footer script, and all that. You can add all of them here. Maybe you don't like the design of certain parts of the website, and since you know that it's something you can style, then you can add your custom CSS here. And then header bar options. Now, some of these options, they are only going to become apparent when we have added some more text and some more content to the website. So for this, I'll leave this for now. And I want for us to add some content to the website, then we'll return to this. So let me open the dashboard on another page. So I want to add some projects here. I'm just going to come to all projects. I'm going to click on add new. And for these projects, I'm just going to use the same document which I used for this. I will copy this text. I will come here. I will add it here. I will cut this, and I'm going to make that D. And now just see XYZ project. Then for the picture, featured image. I'm going to use this one. Yes, this one. I will set it as featured image. Disable right bar, no. Task progress. Let's just say task. Project status, let's just see in progress. Project starting would say today. And ending, we'll see it's going to end on the 31st. Is this an archive project? No. This project have to be considered. If we see it's an archive project, then means it's already been concluded. For this, we'll just use one person for now. We'll create other users. Allow edit, no. Yes, we'll allow front end edit. Only author can edit. Let's just say no. Project visibility, let's say public. And then external links, we don't have any project to do. We can say yes. If you say yes, then you have to add the to-do task here. Let's just say yes. And we'll say write report. Write report. Is it done? We'll say no. Is it urgent? We'll say yes. Request for review. Let's just leave it. Starting date is supposed to start today, rather. Today, and end maybe tomorrow. Note, you can add a note. Specific member is going to be me. And then you can add. So that one has been saved. This particular project has been saved. You can add this one. Let me just delete this. You can just save this project. Let's publish it here. And as it loads, if we attempt to look at it on the front end, we see this is a project and these are the details. And we see that it's in progress. Now you can also determine how far it has gone, but we are not going to do that for now. I'll just leave it the way it is, and I'm going to create another project. I'll just go ahead and create another one. I'll come back to that document. I'll just pause this and do that while I get to you on the other. From here, after having created all these projects, I also want to create some events. So I'm going to hit on events here, all events. And then I want to click on add new. And the title for this one, let me just see, football game. Maybe what company is organizing a football game. And the title, I'll just put the same thing here, football game. And it starts, let's see, well, let me just see the 22nd. And 22nd time, let's say 10 a.m. And then it ends on the 23rd, or still the 22nd, but this time at, let's say 2 p.m. Maybe there'll be a break, lunch break or coffee break. Repeat this, no, this is a one-off. Repeat ending date, no. Event color, we can make this to be orange. Visibility should be public. Let's just say general. So we can tie this event to any other project. No, but we don't want that. Or let's say this XYZ project, when we are rounding up the project, we'll have a football game, like a gala match. And then you can write anything you want here. Say this is a football game to round off the XYZ project. And the location we can see is going to be New York. Event URL, if you have one, maybe you have a separate website for it, you can add it here. And the image, I'm just going to upload an image which I downloaded from the internet. So this is the image. Yes, the image is uploaded. I'll just set that and I'll publish. If I view this event on the front end, this is how it looks. So this is an event. You can see it, the date, and then you can respond. We can give it more text here if you want. Remember, we had some text which we used. I can just copy this text here, copy, come back here, and I want to add this as part of the description to give it some more flesh. And then I'll update. If I now reload this on the front end, yes, I think this makes more sense. It makes more sense. This shows that it's not repeating. It's going to be New York XYZ project. So I'm going to click and add more. Let's just say general launch. Let's do one more. Then I'll pause the video and do the other one. And I'll copy this and still paste it here. General launch. And then it's going to be, let's say we have a monthly launch every last day, every 30th of the month. And it's always at 4 p.m. when we close. This is 4 p.m. So we have lunch. I hope 4 p.m. is afternoon where you are. And let's say this is monthly. So every month when we close, we just go out for lunch. And I want this to be green. Repeating ending date. I'll just leave that the way it is. Event visibility. And we'll just say, no, it's not. It's just general. And I'll give it some dummy text. Don't mind me. You can put authentic text when you're doing yours. I'll put this text here. And the location, let's just see if we are located in New York. It will be the same place. Then the URL, we don't need this. And I'm going to set an image. Now, you can do better with all of this. That is not the image I wanted. Let me select this image of this staff having lunch. You can do better with all of this. You can put better events. Okay, set featured. And then I'll just publish. Now I'm going to pause this and I'm going to add the other events. Then I'll get back to you. So this is the last one I've added. You see this Go concert, and I've actually used the beginning and the ending date. And you see it's not repeating, it's a one-off thing, and it holds in Las Vegas, and I will not use any URL. So I'm just going to publish this. The next, what we want to do is that we want to add users. We want to add users. There are two ways you can add users. The first way you can add users is by coming to your users here, click on all users. Now you can see from here that I'm the only user there is. If I click on edit my profile, if I want to add a profile picture, I'm going to have to use Gravatar, and it's not a free platform. You actually have to pay. So you can come to Gravatar and say get started. Actually, it appears that it's now free. I don't know. Sign in another way. Edit your profile. Now come back and try to create this Gravatar account. Unfortunately, I keep getting this error when I try to use the verification in Gravatar. So I don't know if it's a glitch. So I'm just going to continue from here. I'm going to add a new user. Click on add new user. And then the name, you can see Shane. Let me use a name. Let me see. Ita Ayuk. Ita Ayuk. And we are going to see Ita Ayuk. Ita at ayuk.com. And his first name is Ita. Last name is Ayuk. I think we'll just see Ita here. And then it doesn't have a website. Then for this password, for his password, I will just say Ita Ayuk, even though they are going to tell me that it's very weak. Ita Ayuk. So I'm going to use it that way, and I'll confirm weak password. And then the role is going to be subscriber. Let this be subscriber. And then anniversary, you can add the anniversary. Let's just see his birthday is on the 31st of August. So it's going to show, let me just say today is his birthday, so that is going to give us, show us on the dashboard that is his birthday for us to see how that functionality works. So I'm going to add that. So this is the first way to add users, but there is another way to add users to this project. The second way to add a user is through the login system. For this, we're going to have to visit this website in incognito mode. So what I have to do is to open this. I'll copy and I'll open a new incognito window. And then I'll paste our website link here. So right off the bat, you see that we get this page, but we are disabled user sign up. So I need to go back and enable it. And then I also need to enable disable certain functionality with regards to the emails. So under appearance, go to the Woffice theming options. Go to login and registration. Login and registration. And then now actually you need to click on registers option. And then when you see email verification, turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Password confirmation, we'll just leave that on. And then reCAPTCHA on all of these. I'll just turn all of this off for now. That's just for the sake of creating those profiles, password confirmation in the field form. Then save changes. Now we need to enable anybody to be able to register on this website. So under settings, go to general. And then we want to enable anyone to be able to register on this website. So turn this on and make sure to save changes. Save changes. Now there's one more thing we need to do. If I come to this page and I reload, you see the sign up functionality is going to appear here. But there is a functionality we can activate on this theme so that whenever somebody signs up, they are automatically logged in. That functionality is called the auto login feature. And we'll just come back to, under appearance, go to Woffice theming options. I keep calling it WP. I'm so used to. And under login, go to login options. No, it's not here. It's not here. That's auto login. Registers option. And you see auto login. It says when a new user successfully register, he will be registered, be redirected to your home page automatically. I want to say yes to that. I want to say yes to that. And I will save changes. And then I'll now come back to this page. And then I want to reload so that the functionality takes effect. If I now go ahead and try to create users here, I'll just say first one should be KC, and password I'll just say KC. Let me just say KC. Actually, let me click on sign up instead, and then I'll say KC at kc.com. And then I'll put the password. It shows me the password is very weak, but either way, you are going to use it. User role default. User role is default. Okay, I think the password, it's indicating to me that it's very weak. Let me just put something. Okay, the password is now strong. User role default. I'll just sign up. Let me check. I'm not getting that page, that form, or that button. Let me check what's happening. Now, here was the issue. On these registers options, I had some fields on like, X profile. Where's that? Let me come back here. That should be under registers option. I had some options toggled on, like body press X profiles. It should be somewhere around here. So I've simply gone and turned those off. You should do the same. And then I've turned on reCAPTCHA for now, at least for now. Role in the form. I think this was it. Body press X profile fields. I've turned that off. So we just have something basic. And then I've saved changes. I've also turned off reCAPTCHA for now. So for this, let's just say KC .com, and then the password, anything. I'll just copy this and paste it here. Control V, and then last name C, and then say register. Okay, you see it's going to redirect you. Okay, it says username too short. Let's say KCBC. KCBC actually stands for Kenneth Copeland Bible College. And I'll just give it any random password. I'll copy. Control C. And then Control V. Or no. Actually, I need to know this for now. And I'll do the same here. Still an issue with the password. And let me do this. and register now. Your connection was rejected. I don't know what's happening. Let me go back and check this. So I've actually done the bot verification, and I've put this one. It tells me the password is strong. Let me click on register now. So it should redirect me. Email domain is incorrect. Okay. At gmail.com. And then I'll Command V, Control V, and Control V. Let me register now. Email domain is incorrect again. Okay, we had set it so that this can only use, company domain names. So it's supposed to be something at this. Remember, we put this functionality, I'll Control V there. So these are some things you should note. And if I copy this and I just use this as a password, and I register, its email domain is still incorrect. Now I'm going to have to take time to check this. So I've resolved the issue. I just went to this back end here and I added some of these domain names to be used. Allow only certain email domains to register: Gmail, yahoomail.com. That's under the login options. But I want to believe if you just do a reload, it's going to work. So I went ahead and I added that account, but somehow the account did not log me in automatically. So I'll just put the password here, and the username, and then the password, and then I'll try to log in again. Remember me, and then log in and see how it goes. It should bring me to the dashboard. Okay, so it brings me to the dashboard of this user. This is the dashboard of this user. If I click here, I don't see anything. There's a reason why you don't see anything on this sidebar. And the reason is that we have not added anything to the sidebars. That's to this sidebar here. We need to add some widgets to the sidebar. So for that, we need to go back to our website and go to the dashboard to add some widgets to the sidebar. Under appearance, you have widgets here. Click on widgets. So when we activate this right sidebar widget, right sidebar, we are going to add some widgets to it. So while we are here, I want to add a number of widgets. First of all, this sidebar is not yet active, so whatever we add here, we are not really going to see it. So the first one I want to add is I'll add birthday widgets here. And then I'm also going to add something like tasks. Tasks. Where are the tasks? The task should be, okay, user task. I'll add it on this sidebar so that when each person logs into their accounts, this sidebar is going to be seen there. Then I want to add projects to the dashboard. Now, if I come here, this is the dashboard area. The sidebar is going to be here, but the dashboard area is going to be here. I want to add something like projects. I want to add projects. So I'm going to drag projects and add it here. Now for this task, let's just use style 1. And then birthdays also, just leave it the way it is. Let's just say done. This one will also say done. So on the dashboard, I want to add the projects here. I will drag this and put it here and see recent projects. And then categories, we'll just say all. And then we also want to add something like time tracking. Time tracking, where is that? I'll add this here immediately after this. And then I'll say time tracking. Time tracking. You can put the description and you save. And then I'll close this. I can also add something like polls. polls. Remember, we asked some questions. We had asked some questions and then done. We can also add something like graphs or wiki articles. Why not wiki articles? Yes. Let's just say we just want about 2 and say wiki. And we can also add graph, even though I don't think we have any graph. We've created any graph yet, but we'll just put it there. We don't want to cloud, add too much on this. We can also add recent posts, even though we don't have recent posts now, we are going to create them. Graphs. And then we'll say recent posts, just about, let's say 2 or 4. And now we can go ahead and save this. So what we need to do now is to go and activate this right sidebar. But before I go, if I reload this dashboard now for this person, you see some stuff is going to appear here. It doesn't appear yet. That's probably because we are yet to activate the widgets. Let's go back to the option. Now, I discovered, after going through a diagnosis, I discovered something very, very tricky. Now, it's important that I'm making these mistakes while I'm building this live, because I'm not looking from anywhere. I've not practiced before. I'm just testing out the theme. Now, when you go to dashboard, to pages, try to edit the dashboard page. Just click on that. And you see template here. It's supposed to be, now it says default, it's supposed to be the dashboard template. If you have any other thing else, any other thing apart from that, you are going to run into errors. So make sure to update that. Even your projects should be, make sure the template is projects. And then the login, make sure the template is also login. So having done that, if I come back here and I reload, you see I've already reloaded this. You're going to see all of this appear now on the dashboard. So you see this person has projects which are pending. These are quite a number of projects which are pending. And then you see polls, and then you see graph. We don't have visualizer yet. Then you see wiki. We have these wiki items. And then recent posts. We don't have any recent posts yet. Then you see on this side, the sidebar. Now come to settings. Theming options rather. And when you see sidebar options, click on toggle on display sidebar on pages. You can even toggle this onto only for logged in users, sidebar group members, sidebar on block pages. I don't know if that's necessary. Display sidebar on mobile. I don't know if you want to do that. Show scroll arrow on sidebar. If I save that, now these mistakes I made, they are really, really important. So now you see all of this, you can now comfortably work. And if I toggle on this arrow, it's still loading. It wants to log out. Now I'll go back in. Oh, come on. I already logged out. Anyway, but you get the point. Let's create another account. And let's say the username is going to be friendly, and the email address is friendly@gmail.com. Friendly, not friendly, friendly. I'll copy this, and then I'll just add a password. Add another password. First name should still be friendly. Now with caps. Friendly. And then I'll register. And it says registration complete. Let me now put that email address which I copied here. Control V. And then I'll paste the password. Control V. I will say remember me, login. So you see, we have the same thing here. And this person's birthday is today, so we see it here. This person has no task. he has no task assigned to him, so we don't have to bother about him. He has no task. This is the dashboard. So Paul, what would you want? We can see, you can choose this, all expenses. There is also a way to limit that each person can choose just one, so that then time tracking, this person can start the timer here. What are you working on? You can see XYZ project, and then you say go. You see the timer has started. It's timing him now, so it's going to tell the employers how much time this person spent working on any of these particular tasks. I've now gone to my projects, to each of the projects, come to all projects, and I've edited each of these. Now you can see I've edited each of these, and I've added this person here, this user, as part of these projects. So I've added him and also added him or her. Let me add him here also for this particular task. Which is, let's just say this task is create visuals, and it's not done yet, and it's urgent. Request review, members to review, ETA will review, start date starts today and it ends tomorrow. And then let me add all of them as part of the task. Okay, so if I now save, now let me see, this should also be part of the visual. Yes, that's the category, and then I'll update this. So you see, this person is part of this. These are the tasks that this person has. Now another task has added. So he or she is part of these projects, these 3 projects, and these are his tasks. And this is someone who has a birthday today, August 20th. And these are the wiki, these are the time. So this person, I will click on this. This person has something, has a role to play. And this person can now see they are adding the task because I've given them the opportunity. So if I come to view, we view the project here. These are the members who have not added any pictures to their accounts, and then we can edit it, edit the project. This person has the ability to edit this project, and they can add here. They can also remove members from here, and then they can change the category too, maybe add accounting or something. And they can also review the to-do list. So this person has edit privileges. Assign user, they can fill all of this and add a to-do, and then they can make comments. They can add comments. They can also upload files. They can upload files here. So these are the privileges that this person, particular individual, has with regards to each of these with regards to each of these projects which we have assigned them to. And then this is a wiki. We have the technical wiki, and then we have this as part of the technical wiki. Now you see that when we come on the projects and you see the users here, they don't really have any profile pictures, but we can change that. Let's just go to the back end and come to users, all users. And when you see ETA, you see extended, just click on it. I have too many tabs open here. I do this all the time, and sometimes it gets a bit confusing. So this is ETA. ETA's birthday is, let's just say, ETA's birthday is also today. ETA's birthday is on the 20th of August. 22. Let's just say ETA was born in 2000. in 1998. It can be seen by everyone. Then we can add a task profile picture here. Let's just say this is ETA. That's ETA. And we can, yes, we'll crop that image that way. And want to update a task profile. We also want to come to friendly. Friendly is also another user. So we'll also go to extended. Friendly is a lady. So we'll add friendly's profile picture here. And we also want to do the same thing to crop the picture. Crop image. And that was successful. And we can now update. I'll go ahead and do this for the other users. Now that we've changed the images, if we come now to projects, each of these users are assigned under specific projects. You can see. Note that the users can themselves, change their profile pictures from their own dashboard. So you can see each one has their profile. So each user can change their own picture from their own profile. So we see more about Ayuk. If we had created more, we would have been able to do that. So let's go back. We see, you can see all mentions of Ayuk from here. Nothing has been mentioned about him. You can add him as a friend, and then he's going to receive a request, and then he will accept it on his own dashboard. So this is how this system works. Let me go back to our dashboard so we can see this. If we come to projects, it's looking more colorful than it was before. If I come under community and click on members, you'll see these are the people who are logged in right now and who are logged into this website. I can add this one as a friend request sent. I can also send a friend request to this one. And I can also attempt to send a private message and say hello. And it's going to say, can I have a word? Can I have a word with you? And you can be creative here. You can add an image. We've not set the source, so we cannot use it from here. But under normal circumstances, we'll be able to use it. We can set the source as, on the back end of our website. And then I'll send. The image has been sent. And then if she replies, I'm going to see it here. So this is some sort of a social messaging kind of platform. And then if I look at, I can edit my profile from here. I can edit my profile from here. I can change my profile picture. Now, in the old version, it used to be on top of here, but in this new version, you need to look at it under members, and you see you can take a picture. You can change your profile picture, and you can add your cover image here. Let's just say you wanted to select an image. You can select a cover image from here. Let's just say this. And that cover image has been set. Then notifications. You see all notifications from here. You see messages that you are sent from here. You don't have any messages now. You see your friends here. Your friend request has not been accepted yet. And then groups. If you're on any groups, no group has been created yet. We'll create that. And then other settings. Other settings. If you want to change your password, you can do it from here. You use your current password, then put your new password. Then if you have had any group invites, you will see them here. If you want to restrict who can invite you to a group, maybe you want to restrict it to your friends only, then you can restrict it from here. And then profile visibility, your profile is visible to everyone. And then birthdays, you may want to set your birthday just to everyone, just to yourself. And email, you can see your activities here. Activity, set your email notifications. A member mentions you in an update using @lovely. Would you want to be notified? You can say no, but I'll just leave it to yes. A member replies to an update or comment you've posted. Would you want to be notified? Yes. Messages. A member sends you a message, of course, you want to receive the message. A member sends you a friendship request, of course, you want to see that. A member accepts your friend request, you want to see that too. Groups. A member invites you to join the group. Yes, you'd want to see that. Group information updated. Maybe you are not interested in that. You are promoted to a group administrator or moderator. Yes, you can add that notification. A member requests you to join a private group for which you are an admin. Yes, you could say that, and then you save your changes. So this is actually a full-fledged social platform. Now let's go to groups. Maybe we want to create a group. Lovely wants to create a group. You see there are no groups now, but she wants to create a group. And then the group name will say, let's say Deep Mastermind or Marketing Mastermind. Marketing Mastermind. And you see this group is for all members of the marketing department. Okay, and then create group and continue. You specify the group settings. This is a public group. Any member can join the group. This group will be listed in the groups directory, and you can also set it to be a private group where only people have to request membership. This group will be listed in groups directory and in search results. And then you can also make it a hidden group where only you can request somebody to join. And then invitations. Which members of this group are allowed to invite others? All group members, group admins, and MODs only, and members of, whatever that means. Let's just say all group members. And then the next step, we want to add the group profile picture. I will go to flat icon. flaticon.com. I just want to download the logo from there, and I'll see company logo. Why is it resetting? Company logo. I will download the logo from here. Just any logo will do. I don't want a logo which is too common. Let's say, yes, this is a good logo. I will download this in PNG. Free PNG download. And it's going to download very soon. Motorcycles, you're asking me for this verification. Okay, I've downloaded the logo, so I'm just going to pick it up from here. Here it is. That's the logo. I want all of it to be shown. I'll go to next step. And then here I can add a cover image. I could use any of these images. Let's say this is a marketing mastermind. And I'll go to next step, which is to invite people. So I can invite all of these. I'll invite Tooth, I'll invite Etayuk, I'll invite Friendly, and then I'll finish. 1 minute. Yes, I'll click on finish. So I've created a group and I've invited members. If I now come under community, come to groups, you are now going to see this is the marketing mastermind. This is the group here. So this group now, it now exists. If I go to members, I see all of these people who are members, but they have not yet joined the group. So when they join this group, they are going to be added as members of this group, and you see it's going to be 4 members. Now, let me click on this group, group again, groups. I can post updates here. Hello, lovely people of the marketing department, and I can post an update. So that's an update I've posted. Somebody can mark as favorites. People can comment. I can also comment. Hope this meets you well. Much like you do on Facebook. And I'm going to post that. So that is that. I can also delete these. I can also delete people's comments if, you know, when you work in the company, some people are fond of posting some silly comments. So that is that for this section. Now I've done a lot on the incognito mode. If I should just come back to the main dashboard I was using. Now you can see the same things here. You can see the same things here. So this is another account. If I come to community, come to members. And you're going to see, let me click, this is this guy's profile. And you can see the post that he created. This is the person, this is the admin. So all of these posts are under his profile. So his profile picture too was recently changed. His profile picture was recently changed. And then, since this person here sent him, this girl, Lovely, let's go to Lovely. Members. Lovely was the one that sent sent this guy a friend request. So if I come here and we come to notifications, you will see this. Lovely added you to accounting project, accounting services. You have a friend request. Let me click on this and he can accept the friend request. He just accepted the friend request. And if I go now to groups, let's first of all go to the other notification. So this is another notification. He was added to this project. So he's now a member of this project. But let me come back to members. And I want to look at messages, if he has any message. If this guy who is the admin has any message. Okay, so let's look at messages. There is no message for now, but let's look at friends. Toot now has one friend who is Lovely, not Lovely. And he's a member of this group. So if you can cancel your friend friendship here, but I don't think there's any need for that. Then let's go to groups now. I will just look at it from here, groups under here. So he's now a member of this group and he received the invite, he can join the group. And he has now joined the group. So if I click on this group now, so he's now a member of the group. And this is the message which this person sent. This particular person sent. If I open her profile, you remember she sent this message. And we are told Lovely and Toot are now friends. So she sent this message. Hope this first message was, hello lovely people of the marketing department. Hope this message meets you well. So this is the message here. Hello people of the marketing department. And Toot can say, yes, Lovely, we are doing good. And if I post update, and then I now come to this lady's profile, and I reload. Let me reload. It's not using Ajax, so you need to reload. I want to see where that message appears. Perhaps it's not yet coming. But let me just search for messages or for notifications. Yeah, okay, we are told accepted. And then let's go now to messages. It's not there, but let's go to groups. Okay. The message is not yet there, but I think perhaps it takes a little bit of time. Okay, so the message is now here. Yes, Loveline, we are doing good. So you can see the messaging functionality in action per time. So let's come now to projects. Yes, so this guy being the admin can create a new project. He can create a new project and see the project name is Office Remodeling. Let's say remodeling is something, let's say in progress. And let's just leave this date, or let's see ends on the 22nd. And how is it going to be tracked by task? And the project category, let's just see visual. Members, you want to add members here. You can say love, lean. Yes. You can see Ita. And who else? What's the other person's name? Let's just leave it as it is. Only author can edit. No, leave it at anybody can edit. Calendar sync, yes. Enable project to do. Yes, we can enable project to do. So we'll say this is a project to remodel the office space of ABC company. Okay, so we have done that, and let us go to create project. We are now going to add some tasks. So we said office remodeling. Now let me view this. I want to edit this. I can edit this. Click on edit, and then you can change some details here. You can change details, and then I want to add to do task. Let's say new task, planning. Start date is today, and it will still end today. And say planning phase. Okay, we can assign this to Eta. Eta should be in charge of this, and then who everyone is going to access. Is it urgent? Yes, it is. I will add task. And then want to add another task called overview. And then it starts today, it ends tomorrow. And then let's say Loveline is in charge of this. Who can access everyone? Is it urgent? Request for review. No, let's leave out this request for review. We'll add task. What are the names of those other users? Let's check them here. Okay, we have friendly. Where were we? So another one, we are going to see budgeting. Start date starts tomorrow, ends 23rd, and then we'll see friendly is going to friendly's name is not coming up. I don't know why. Let me just use Eta. Who can access this? Let's say everyone, and it's also urgent. And let's add task. So if we toggle on any of these, it's going to give the impression. Now this is the project. Let me open this in the new task. Since the project tracking for this is not based on time, but this one was based on time. That's why you see it's already 33% gone, because it's supposed to finish on the 22nd, and today is the 20th, and it was created yesterday. So 33% of the time is already gone. But this one is based on task. So if I toggle on this one, that it is done, you see it's going to show here that 33%. Where is that office remodeling? When I reload, it's going to show that 33.3% of this task is already completed. So let me reload that. So you can see that already. 33.3% of this is already completed. And now if I toggle on this one, overview, you will see 66.6% is completed now. So that is it. That is how you create a project. Now, one thing we left out here was the events. I'll add it to our menu. I'll go to appearance. I'll go to menus. And I want to add events to menu. I'll bring it up here. And no, here I can just bring contact under wiki before blog. And if I save that, and I reload this page, you see I see events here. Let me come to the dashboard. I see events here. If I click on events, I already created some events. So these were events which I already created. If I now click on one of these, you see these are the events. It's a gold concert. I can edit it. I can delete it. So those are events for you. You can also create new events as you so desire. We go to wiki. You can add new wikis here. And of course the contact page. You can submit form. And then the blog. Of course there's nothing on the blog page yet. Let's just say one of our top members of our team decided to create a new wiki on Office Ethics. Let's say wiki title, Office Ethics. You know, maybe they noticed. No, technical is not going to be technical. I want to go to wiki. I want to create a new category. And I'm going to see Office Ethics. And then if I come now here, if I can close this, let me just reload this. And I see relating to colleagues or team members. And it's going to be about office ethics. I can just pick up this content here. And then I'll copy that. And then I'm going to paste it here. Control V. I want to add an image. And then I'm going to fill this. So that is the wiki. I'll create wiki. So this is the wiki. And you can edit it. Update it. You can post comments. You can post comments and say, thank you for the post. Post the comment. And people can also, you can also do revisions. Okay, so you can see revisions rather. And then you can also delete. It's going to say delete, but we are not going to delete it from here. So now we come to this wiki. We see here, this is Office Ethics. So we can write another wiki still under Office Ethics, and it's going to be here. Let's say we want to create another wiki, and this time it's about, we notice something about mental health. We can do that. And Now, if I come here, I see create new wiki. I'll just see take care of yourself. Maybe this is more of a motivational post. And then I'll just Ctrl V that same content. I want to add a picture. Here. I'll use this guy, since most mental health issues are related to men. And then this one, mental health. So I'm going to create this wiki now. A wiki is not a blog post. It's these are specific issues related to concerning particular issues. So if I now come to the wiki section, you look at it, you can use CSS to handle all of this, to adjust this. I don't think we are going to do that in this post for the sake of time. With this done, let's just take one more tour on the website from an incognito mode. Now, we've been doing this from the dashboard. That's from the admin panel. That's from an admin account. Let's go back now to this incognito window and look at this. So we see this is Loveline. This is her account. We see her recent posts here. These are not posts created by her, but these are all recent posts, recent projects rather. This one is 66% done. This one is 33% done. So she can start her tracker here and start working. This one, the post, the answer was supposed to be shown here. The question rather. We only see the answer. So she can submit and say thanks for your results. Then we see the wiki. We've not used any graph yet, so we can't see that yet. And if we come to community, we see members of her community, and then we see the groups. She created this group, and then we can come and look at all projects. So all the projects, this is an overview of all the projects, and then we can look at events. These are the events. You can see we have a notification here. Okay, we see that, and then we can look at the wikis. These are the wikis, and then this is the contact form if she wants to write a message to the admin. So that is that for this tutorial. If you have any question, please post in the comment section, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I put videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. God bless you. Peace.